らせ。
はじめくんの女ったらし。油断も隙もないです。
Welcome back, everyone. In episode 4 of Arifureta Season 3, tension is mounting as Hajime and his companions dive deeper into their journey. New challenges arise, allies face unexpected threats, and some mysteries begin to unravel. Let's see what awaits them. In the midst of the ongoing celebration, the Halia tribe discreetly put their plans into motion without a single witness in sight. Once finished, HQ, representing Team Alpha, reported to Hajime through a mechanical spider, requesting permission to proceed with the next phase.
HQ, こちら Alpha. C ポイント制圧完了.
At the same time, Teams Bravo and Charlie had completed their task, securing the soldiers' barracks and the protection of the two princesses as well as the Imperial heir.
HQ, こちら Charlie. 王子2名、高村並びに工女2名確保.
In contrast, Shea and Tio were free to savor the banquet, while Kaori and Yue seemed to draw the attention of several male guests hoping to introduce themselves. Not long after, Princess Lily and Prince Bias made their entrance, drawing the crowd's focus. However, both royals acted somewhat peculiar, which did not go unnoticed.
Bias 殿もどこかご様子が。
As the dance began, Kaori observed a subtle shift in Princess Lily's demeanor, and when Hajime made a seemingly offhand remark, Shizuku quickly accused him of having done something to Princess Lily. Naturally, Hajime denied it, clarifying the situation. Hajime's true intent was simply to keep his caring nature hidden from others, even from his own teammates, to avoid unnecessary explanations. To sidestep further questioning, Hajime invited Yue for a dance. Shea and the others, feeling envious, quickly began debating who should dance with Hajime next. As Hajime and Yue became the center of attention, Princess Lily approached him with a request for a dance. Ignoring Prince Bias, she casually mentioned she had only exchanged greetings with a few notable guests. Initially, Hajime intended to refuse, but Yue urged him not to embarrass a lady who had extended her hand so openly. Understanding, Hajime accepted Princess Lily's invitation, which she appreciated not only as a dance, but as an opportunity to thank him for his past deeds. In her joy, she also began to empathize with Kaori, who had once been saved by Hajime. While discussing Princess Lily's change of dress color, Hajime playfully teased her for not sticking with her original pink gown. As Princess Lily grew closer, Hajime reminded her about Prince Bias, who had been visibly irate all evening. Unfazed, Princess Lily mentioned that by tomorrow she would officially be Prince Bias's wife, and she wished for just this evening to enjoy a small moment of selfishness before her duties would require her complete commitment. Hajime was taken aback by her words, which seemed to imply an inevitable fate awaiting her. Sensing her unease, Hajime hinted at their plans for the night, suggesting that perhaps the Empire's reign and Prince Bias's future might meet an unexpected end. Meanwhile, the three girls continued their friendly rivalry over who would get the next dance with Hajime. Determined to reassure Princess Lily, Hajime promised her that she wouldn't experience the worst if she allied herself with his group. Shortly after, all teams took up their positions at their designated points. Encouraged by Hajime's words, Shea reminded herself that she was now the princess and leader of the Howlia tribe, and this newfound confidence shone through.
行ってこい。
はい、行ってきます。
King Gahard then took the stage, delivering a ceremonial welcome speech to mark the engagement of Princess Lily and his son. Just before the operation began, HQ took a moment to inspire the team, reminding them that tonight they would make history, putting an end to generations of oppression against the Beastmen. He emphasized that there could be no hesitation or mercy, and thanked Hajime for creating this opportunity for them all. Hajime brushed off the gratitude, simply telling them to celebrate to their heart's content. With that, the festivities began.
国栄光あれ。栄光あれ。
A coordinated strike where each guard was swiftly taken down. Their light sources offering no real protection. Now the Howlia tribe set their sights on their main target, King Gahard. Although a powerful figure, even he would struggle against the overwhelming force of these trained assassins. With many Imperial guards already defeated, the commander of the grid unit entered the hall, unaware of the havoc awaiting him.
なんという行幸ですか。まさかやってくるのがあなただなんて。
As they hurried forward, Shea appeared, blocking their path. She felt a deep satisfaction facing Commander Grid, the one who had once slaughtered her kin. She informed the soldiers of the chaos unfolding within the banquet hall, warning that if they wished to enter, they would have to get past her first.
私を倒すしかありません。
何？連隊長殿。
One soldier, underestimating Shea as just another ordinary beastman, quickly learned that was a dire mistake.
私を倒すしかない。そう言いました。
Commander Grid, still unaware of the power gap, sneered at Shea, dismissing her as foolishly weak. Unfazed, Shea prepared herself for the battle ahead, fully ready to show them just how wrong they were. After ordering his soldiers to surround and eliminate her, Commander Grid quickly realized, like the first soldier before him, that his decision would prove to be a fatal mistake. One by one, Shea took down each of his men until only Commander Grid remained. Recklessly, he charged at Shea without a second thought, and with minimal effort, Shea managed to avenge her fallen comrades. Meanwhile, HQ found himself struggling against the formidable strength of King Gahard. The king, confident in his victory, soon began to falter, realizing too late that HQ's strikes had contained a paralyzing poison. Not missing his chance, the sharpshooters immediately unleashed a hail of arrows upon the king. Though incapacitated but still conscious, HQ approached and poured an antidote over King Gahard, clearly with an ulterior motive. Understanding that the Howlia tribe intended to negotiate, King Gahard's arrogance showed once more, which HQ swiftly penalized. As a result, the Imperial soldiers paid the price for their king's haughty attitude. HQ then secured a unique artifact around the king's neck known as the Oath Collar, a binding relic that forced him to uphold any vow he made at the cost of his life. Anyone bound to him by blood would also be subject to this pledge for life. HQ laid down 4 non-negotiable conditions. First, the release of all beastmen from slavery. Second, the assurance that the Forest Sea would remain undisturbed. Third, a prohibition against slavery or mistreatment of beastmen. And finally, the integration of these terms into imperial law, ensuring they would be upheld.
その法廷下と法の遵守。
In his arrogance, King Gahard initially refused to make the vow, drawing a severe penalty from HQ, who warned that the Haulia tribe's wrath would be anything but an idle threat.
皆殺しだ。お前ら全員殺してやる。
As the final bomb was prepared for detonation, the king, realizing he had no choice, reluctantly agreed to the vow and pleaded for the bombardment to cease.
してやられた。帝国は強さこそが至上。ここに誓う。
When Shea returned, Hajime praised her for completing her mission flawlessly.
そうか。よくやったな。シアのためだ。気にするな。
Shortly after, HQ contacted Hajime to express gratitude, acknowledging that thanks to him, they had finally secured justice. Hajime corrected him, explaining that he did it all for Shea. Besides, Hajime remarked, the true celebration was just beginning. HQ understood that the reformed Haulia tribe would be ready for battle anytime, anywhere. Seeing the tribe's unwavering resolve, Hajime commended them all, bringing this story arc to a close. That's all for episode 4. We've seen Hajime take on incredible risks, and it's only going to get more intense from here. Be sure to subscribe for the latest on Arifureta, and join us next time to see what's next for Hajime and his friends. Until then, stay tuned.